Hey everybody, it's Marcia. This is our 2 cents. David is outside doing things, coming in and out like a kid in the summertime. Please don't slam the door. We're not heating the outside. Close the door. Things like that. And anyway, I don't know sometimes what to do for our videos, and usually I'd rather have him with me when we're doing them together. But today I'm doing it by myself. And I just want to talk to you about a guy who's probably about my husband's age, give or take a year. And anyway, my husband and I fell in love with him. We just love his channel. His channel is called Fowler's something. I'll put it on here when I look it up. I'll put it on the screen so you can see it. It's weird how we love his channel, but I don't even know his name. He builds boats and from wood and goes out for like a week or so at a time and fish and live off the ocean or the pond or the lake or wherever he's at. Anyway, I did not know. Let's see. He was born in Vermont and was raised up with his parents, and he, of course, and he learned how to work with wood and stuff with his parents, and he's a wooden boat builder, and that's what he's always did. But he came across in 2017, and he came across this channel on TV, the History Channel, called Alone. And I think I mentioned, I don't know if it was this channel or Kansas Misfit, but I mentioned that we watch Alone. And it's where 10 people, you don't get to see each other, so you don't know where they're at, you don't know who's there, you don't know nothing about your competitors. But there's 10 competitors that get dropped off in a piece of land. One of them we watched was in New Zealand. Is it New Zealand? Or can't remember. Different places, but and I believe that Zachary, his last name is Fowler. Zachary Fowler, who I'm talking about today. He was dropped off in Australia, someplace in Australia, in the mountains, and it was cold. I know it was cold because there was snow there and everything, but he was there. And when I was watching it, I recognized his voice, and that sounds like Zachary. I looked real hard at the TV trying to figure out if it was him, because it didn't look like him, but his voice sounded like him. And then when I saw it in different areas on the land where everybody is staying during the time they're playing this game called Alone, it's a life. It's a survival. Whoever can survive the longest without going, where you have to be taken out of the game from medical reasons, like life or death. And in the season that he was in, which is season 3, someone did get evacuated from the game for life or death reasons. And the show was so intense. I've only watched 3 seasons, and his season was season 3. And I don't know how many seasons there are, but I'm going to continue on until I get caught up with all the seasons. Then hopefully another one comes out. But boy, it's one show I really, really enjoy. And if you like adventures and things, I think you'll enjoy watching. Because it's, I've never met him in person, but I sure would love to. And his wife and his 2 little girls. And while he was there, he of course, you have to find something to do to occupy your time. You find your own food. You have to kill it, butcher it, and thank it for giving you its life for you to eat, and live by yourself. Make your own shelter. And it was like 50-mile-an-hour winds, even more than that. I mean, really windy, lots of rain, lots of rain, hailing, snowing, temperatures that you just got to be warm and take care of yourself out there, and make sure you eat and stay on, get some sunlight. Where Zachary, I call him Zachary, that's his first name. They called him Fowler. But when his place where they dropped him off at, there was no sunlight. He lived on the bottom of the hill or mountain or whatever. He climbed 8 stories high. If you were going to be like in a building, 8 stories just to get to sunlight. So he found some area up on top of the hill to build his shelter, his permanent shelter. So when you first get there, you got to get some shelter and some fire so you can be warm, And they're giving you a tarp, and then it's up to you to figure out how to make your shelter out of that piece of tarp. And then you find tree branches, whatever you find to build with to insulate your area, rocks, cut down trees, make firewood, all kinds of things. Plus go fishing. You have a bow and arrows to be able to hunt for food. There's bears out there. There's wild boars out there. There's mountain lions out there. There's coyotes out there, rabbits, mice, all kinds of things. And they were eating mice. You just gotta watch the show. You gotta watch it. Anyway, the last three people was on there was Fowler, Zachary, Fowler, and these 2 girls. This one girl got bit by a spider 3 times on her butt. So she had her pants down so you can see, well, her pants off. You can see these 3 bites on her side, and she found some type of herbs, which I'm always talking about herbs on Kansas Misfit. And these herbs, she's 2 different ones, but she mashed them up and made a paste out of it, and then put it on bandages and covered those 3 bites on her butt because it was infected. And then she slept on it, and that next day she checked it and stuff was draining, so she said, I'm doing okay. But then the next day after that, she felt like it was infecting more because it was going into her lymph nodes in the groin area. So that can be dangerous. So I don't know. She wanted to quit because she didn't want to get infection and did not be able to have children or whatever. And so it went off to another person. But she quit. She go, I need to be home with my husband. I love this. She made you need to watch the show. I don't want to tell everything, but boy, howdy, it was good. Very good. Got you on the edge of the seat type of show. And it's real. I mean, it's like, of course, they're given things to do. They need to make shelter. They go to classes to learn safety on living out in the off-grid area, trying to survive. They tell them things to do. So they have something to do while they're on their journey there. And whoever stays there the longest wins $500,000. Zachary Fowler won $500,000. I was so excited for him. So excited for him. In fact, I got on YouTube and I found his channel. I got on his post community tab area, and I told him how much that I love him and his family and his little girls. And I'm so happy that he won the $500,000 because he built them a home, a yurt, and off-grid everything, and with the $500,000, so his little girls and him can live, and they can have adventures going out and fishing and enjoying life and not have to have a job. His job, he made in, I think, how many days was he out there? I forgot to write it down. I think it was 81, 84, almost 3 months out there. And he lost 70 pounds. Lost 70 pounds while he was out there. Well, you're allowed to lose so much, and if you go over it, if your body mass gets down too small, then you have to be taken to the hospital. Well, this guy, his ribs were showing, and his backbone, I mean, it was like, oh my God. And if he would have, he could have fell and broke his back or whatever. I mean, it was that sad looking, but he didn't get kicked out. Yes, he did get kicked out. They had to take him to the hospital. But then another girl, she also was taken out. And it was just really sad, really good. And if you want to check out Zachary Fowler's channel, I'll put his channel in here so you can go check him out. And tell him Marcia from Our 2 Cents or Kansas Misfit or both sent you there, because I really do want him to know how much my husband and I enjoy watching him. He didn't even start YouTube until after he won the $500,000 on a loan in 2017. So he hasn't been, he's probably been doing YouTube as long as I have, probably longer than me, but I didn't know he did anything, and I just knew him from YouTube until I came across him on Alone. When I found out he was on Alone, the movie, the game show, I was hooked. I was like, I gotta watch. Every time I saw him, there's Zachary again. David, there's Zachary, you know. So excited. So excited. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. Let me know if you go watch his channel, or even go watch Alone, season 3. It's the first season where someone got evacuated from next to death. If they would have stayed in any longer, they might have died right on the show. I don't know, but yeah. What was weird is, well, I don't want to tell you anymore. Just go watch it. Let me know if you do. I'll see you guys on the next video. Hopefully David will be with me. Sorry this one's late, but at least you're going to get one. See you.